thank you for coming in, Daniel.
You're welcome.
Now, of course, in Welcome to Orty, we know you play a cartoonist.
Yep.
And in real life, you're an actor.
I'm an actor.
So did you have to learn to draw for the show?
Yeah, they got someone in specially to teach me, and I'm going to be able to show you some of the tricks in a moment.
Is it easy?
It's dead easy.
Fantastic. So a few cartooning tips for you just before Welcome to Orty Foo, which is coming up next.
School's back, but not...
We have Daniel Hill, who you'll recognise as Greg from Welcome to Orty Foo. That's on in just a sec. Now, you were just telling me how your kids love Worst Wish.
Oh, they just adore it. They think it's fantastic. That cat.
It is good, isn't it? And now you're going to show us how to draw the penguin from Welcome to Orty Foo.
Yeah, and it's just so easy. Now, just imagine 2 upside down egg cups with 2 little lines there on the sides. Black those in. Those are your eyes. A little bit of fluff on top there. We'll come back to that later. There we are. Here's a little beak coming. There we are. And a little tongue. And then just join the bits up like that.
Wow.
Colour this in black, okay?
You can see it come together.
You can, can't you? Don't use a permanent marker though, because you get it all over your clothes. And there you are. You end up with a bit of a penguin, or you end up with Daffy Duck.
That is fantastic. Well, listen, Daniel, thank you very much for coming in.
You're welcome.
You've been brilliant. Big round of applause for our guest, I think so. Penguin's great. And we're now going to see the penguin and Daniel in action. Introduce your very own show.
Hey, it's time for Welcome to Orty Foo!
Yeah!
Dear Diary, got home after yet another boring day at school. Buzzy's bluebell costume for Waltz of the Flowers is still in pieces all over the kitchen, so I beat a hasty retreat up here. We had 7 hours of cookery today. Well, that's what it felt like. Actually, it was only a double lesson, but that was quite long enough. And what great gourmet delight did we turn out in all that time? Rice pudding. A treat for all the family. Also suitable for grouting and making swirly patterns on the ceiling. It can even, in the case of Jasmine Jones's rice pudding, be carved into a tasteful sculpture. Ooh. Ugh. It looks even worse than I remember. It's at times like this I wish we had a dog. We may not have a dog, but I do have a little brother. Ow! Would you like this?
What's it for?
Well, you can eat it.
Really? You surprise me.
Well, I made it.
And you want me to eat it?
Ow! What is it, darling?
It's rice pudding.
Not on your life.
Oh, I had to make rice pudding in cookery when I was at school.
Did they have rice pudding in those days?
My rice pudding was a disaster, but I'm sure yours will be wonderful. Oh,
Did I hear someone say rice pudding?
Chris had to make one in cookery.
Nice.
Sticks all note household objects. Also useful as a paperweight.
Maybe your rats would like it.
I don't believe in cruelty to animals.
Look at that. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
What's this?
Rice pudding. Chris made it.
Sebastian Street, the man of my dreams. Cricket captain, heartthrob, and all-round dish.
I wonder if it would bounce.
Is that the cricket club photograph?
Yeah, I think it's quite a good one of me.
Really? What makes you think so?
I'll get it.
No, I'll get it.
Yes. I insist.
Thanks.
fuzz. It's a fairly complicated pattern.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it, if she's dancing a turnip? I'm not a turnip, I'm a bluebell. Don't be horrible. And I suppose Lily's dancing the part of a cauliflower. I am not. I'm a red rose, so there. And my mum finished my costume ages ago.
This evening, Buzz, Lily and Tim squabbled right through supper, no matter how many times Mum and Dad told them to behave. Mum whispered to me that she thinks it's because Buzz and Lily are going to be allowed to make biscuits this evening, while those of us who have better things to do are at the early dance class. Oh, can you believe it? Getting excited about making biscuits. It's not even as if they were chocolate biscuits.
Come on, Chris, we're going.
My sister went to a dance with a boyfriend last night.
When you say a boyfriend, you mean Gareth or Stan?
Gareth, the dark one.
Oh, what did she wear?
The pink dress with the ruffles. You know, the one we tried on when she was out. And she had this sort of wrap thing, white with sequins on it. Made her look like an ice cream.
Oh, well, we're in very good time, that's something.
Well, Mum, can I get some water, please? Do you want any?
Oh, I've got some.
I must say, I do not envy Dad supervising Buzzy and Lily making biscuits.
You mean it might be crunch time?
Oh.
And he was wearing this really cool dinner suit. You know, black tie. And I thought, like, wow, really suits him. Really impressive. But my mum said he reminded her of a penguin. She always calls dinner suits penguin suits. Anyway, it turned out that he'd hide it. And my sister got all snippy about it. I mean, in private, afterwards.
Oh, I think that's sweet. No, I think that is really sweet. I mean, he hired the penguin suit just to impress her. Wouldn't you be impressed if somebody hired a penguin suit just so they could be with you? I would.
Maybe. Anyway, never mind about that. Tell me about this shopping expedition you're going on.
Oh, it's just Henrietta. I'm meeting after school tomorrow at the new coffee shop. You know, when it's late night shopping. I'm going to try and find something to wear to her cousin's 21st birthday party.
Long or short?
I don't know.
No, not me, Buzz. I'm smelling enough already.
You said it, Daddy.
What a nice smell.
I think it's a bit suspicious. Buzzy, why aren't you in bed yet? Oh, nice biscuits.
The recipe forgot to mention how quickly biscuits cook.
You mean that's why the place smells of burning? And there's brown, crumbly stuff all over the sink. And it's stacked with baking trays with little brown circles all over them.
Buzzy and Lily did make some delicious biscuits. Eventually.
Lily's not still here, is she?
She went home hours ago.
Oh, Daddy!
Oh, I think I know how King Alfred felt.
I can see where Chris gets her cooking skills.
Starcat, our favourite hero, Commander Dan Gordon, ran his hands over the walls of his prison cell. They were walls not made of any compound that he recognised, but they glowed faintly, giving off a dim light. There was a small window high up in the fourth wall of the cell, and through it he could see the 2 blue moons of the planet Garaminda. Not here, he thought. They haven't brought me back here. End chapter. And if that isn't what they call a hook, I don't know what is. Save file. There. Starcat can make plans to escape tomorrow. Meanwhile, I've got plans to make for tomorrow. Angelica's going to be meeting a friend after school at the coffee shop. So, I'm going to surprise her. She said she'd be impressed if somebody hired a penguin suit just for her. I don't even need to hire one. We've got one already. Roll on tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't become a chef. Or a baker.
With what's been going on here, I should think you're quite glad you didn't become a fireman as well.
I'd never realised how exhausting baking biscuits could be.
Like parenthood generally, really.
I actually wished I was back in Sugar Pie Creek Private University and Pony Club Ball and millionaires' coffee mornings and ate of sick animals. I mean, at least when you're part of the social life of Sugar Pie Creek, you don't get biscuit mixture down your... or in your hair.
Pour in your beer.
Oh, crumbs.
Biscuits?
No, thank you. I don't think I want to see another biscuit in a very long time.
Chaos in the kitchen again, with Buzzy's costume all over the place. But nothing to compare with the scene when we got back yesterday evening and found Buzz with the biscuits she'd made. The birds got rather a lot of crumbs put out for them this morning. And do you know what we discovered? Birds don't like burnt biscuits either. But the rest of Buzzy's biscuits, the ones that were properly cooked until golden brown, didn't taste that bad. Actually, I wonder if there are any of them left.
Zero minus 5. Who dares wins.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. Bye, Dad. He's in a hurry.
He's probably a sale at the fishmonger's.
Well, I've seen some things in my life.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
That was quick, Dad.
What do you mean, quick? I've just spent an hour cleaning the drains out.
Are you sure?
100%. Not easy to forget about cleaning drains out, unfortunately.
Well done.
Dad,
Yeah?
I think in that case we may have news of an amazing robbery.
Really?
Yeah, you know your penguin costume?
What?
Oh, it's walked.
Walked? Walked where?
Out the front door.
What?
Yeah, we thought it was you.
How? When? What are you doing sitting there? Come on, let's get after it!
Buzzy, I've had a word with Lily's mum, and you can go and play with Lily while we're out.
Mum!
You go. Bye.
Jude,
Bye.
have you any idea how much they charge to replace those costumes?
You haven't got the rats with you. Tim?
Well, they need an outing. They haven't been out for weeks.
Not since you took them to the theatre.
It was only an amateur performance.
Excuse me, has a giant penguin passed by here? Yeah, that way.
Go that way. Go that way.
Excuse me, have you seen a penguin?
Down there.
Thanks.
can I come in? I just need to speak to somebody for 5 minutes.
What do you want? You want a job? I don't need any waiters. I've got plenty of staff.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, fish! You want a fish? We don't serve fish. We do coffee. So we don't do fish. We do coffee.
Angelica!
I don't know any penguins.
Angelica, don't you recognise me?
Why is he calling you Angelica?
I don't know. All penguins look alike.
It's me, Jeremy.
But I don't know any Jeremys.
No, I mean, it's me,
Jerome?
Angelica.
Angelica, but your name's Anne. Just plain Anne.
Yeah, all right, don't rub it in. Jerome, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to find you.
Why are you calling Jerry Basham Jerome?
Jeremy.
You used to be called Jerry when we lived down the road from you.
When was that?
About 4 years ago.
You're Hetty Johnson.
Henrietta. My name's Henrietta. Jerry.
Yeah, sure. Hey, girls. Is this penguin bothering you? I just wanted to talk to Angelica, and she likes penguins.
No, I don't.
But you said you did.
When?
Push off, Basham.
Oh, bash off, push him.
But
You! Hop it!
Can't do much else in that outfit. Go back to your ice flow.
Yeah, go with the flow.
Has a penguin passed here?
What sort of penguin? A Gentoo? A Daily? Emperor? Rockhopper? Galapagos? African?
Big. Just big.
What's that penguin? We're not there. How was I to know meant that penguin?
I'm leaving as soon as the rest. What do you mean by stealing my penguin outfit?
Jeremy!
So tell me, son, how long have you had this urge to dress up as a penguin? Is there anywhere we can go and have a cup of tea?
There's a nice coffee shop over there.
no! Can't we just go home? Please?
Yes, sure.
Can we get fish and chips for supper?
Tim, put the rats back in their cage now.
Oh, Mum, I think this is their most exciting day yet.
What, even more exciting than the performance of Romeo and Juliet that you took them to?
Well, Dad wouldn't let them stay through that. They probably would have fallen asleep anyway.
And Chris, will you go and get Buzzy back from Lily's?
Okay.
And don't forget to say thank you to Lily's mum.
Starving, please.
Sure.
Well, I thought we found ourselves an international criminal, but it turned out to be you.
Well, go and wash your hands.
Oh, I never want another day like today.
Well, think of it this way. With the right kind of treatment, it could lead to Jedi training. Need a hand? Or a flipper?
Well, Buzz got herself to bed in record time. I think she's had all the excitement she can take for one day.
Me too.
Me three.
I think it's time that penguin suit went back to the hirers.
Fancy that when that girl said penguin suit, Jeremy thought she meant penguin costume and not a dinner
All right, don't rub it in. Come to my room.
suit. Ooh, touchy. Mum, talking about sensible clothing, can I have a pair of 8-panel high-performance shorts, please, for the sponsored ride?
Tim, you do know what happens to any clothes that you wear on a bike ride?
3-letter word starting with M.
It's for a good cause.
Mud.
Excuse me, some of us have homework to do. Oh, Mum, can I borrow the phone, please?
Sure.
But don't talk for too long.
What is it, a gossip test? I don't think it's fair, boys. Dad can have a penguin costume. Chris and Buzzy can have their silly, frilly, girly clothes that they wear to parties. And Buzzy's stupid bluebell costume. And I can't even have some proper cycling shorts. Or even a pair of lightweight baggies. You don't wear any clothes, so you wouldn't understand. And if you wore shorts, They'd have to be a very funny shape, because you've only got short legs.
Tim, you saw the rats in here. Come on, I'll take them downstairs.
Dad, why can't I have some proper cycling shorts?
Because they're expensive. Look, there are 4 of you to feed and clothe, you know. 6 if you include the rats. And you all need school uniforms, apart from the rats.
School uniforms don't count.
Well, they may not count, but someone still has to pay for them. You know, when I was your age, I desperately wanted a pair of purple bell-bottom loons, a red shirt and a big flowery tie.
Ugh.
And I didn't think that school uniforms mattered either, because...
You had no taste.
Because I had... because I didn't have to pay for them. But I tell you what, in view of all the rushing around you've been doing after Chris and Jeremy, shall I buy you an extra mountain bike magazine?
Great.
That's my boy. Or we could have a quick game of lightsabers.
Dad.
Sorry.
I thought I was doing so well, Dan said to himself. But here I am back on Garaminda. At least my disguise is holding out. As long as I can convince them that I'm a simple quartz crystal trader from Solderin B, I'll be alright. Suddenly, the door sprang open and the huge figure of Lord General Atek loomed in the gloom. A simple quartz crystal trader from Solderin B, eh? Boomed Atek. Dan nodded. Show me your hands! Dan held out his hands and fixed his gaze on Atek's boots. Fool! A quartz crystal trader's fingers are permanently yellow from the saffron dust of Solderin B. I always wear gloves, mumbled Dan. But already Atek was seizing the shaggy hair over his forehead and ripping away the semi-transparent, flexible mask that covered his features. I might have known, snarled Atek. So, Commander Gordon, or should I say Starcat, we meet again. Did you think that you could deceive me with such a paltry disguise? Could have been worse, said Dan. Could have been a penguin suit. Oh, no. Screw up that last sentence. Oh, it's really getting to me. Oh, I went to bed. I've had a very trying day. Very trying.
Jeremy James Basham, you are charged with the theft of 1 penguin suit, being the property of W. Plinch Costume Hire. What? Costumiers to the gentry, milady. You are further charged with impersonating an endangered species. How do you plead? No.
Oh, never mind all that. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused?
Guilty!
Very trying.
Hi, Jodie. Yeah, it's me. We've had quite a day. We went on a wild goose chase after a penguin. I'll explain properly tomorrow. Hey, did you manage to get your rice pudding home okay? Really? Your dad ate all of it? Well, you did get the junior cookery prize. Yeah, I know Miss Benson thought you were somebody else, but there's got to be talent in there somewhere, Jode. Hey, did you see what Gemma Pilcher did with hers? She said, no way am I carting this back home. She went to the junior cloakroom, put a dollop of rice pudding in each of the wash basins, and turned on the taps. It bunged up all 8 basins. How am I supposed to know whether she ever got them unbunged? She only turned the taps off when the water started overflowing. Jeremy, no more penguins for him for a while. Well, he wants to go to this science fiction conference next week. No, you can't go with him, because it's the day we're doing the debating competition. Yes, it will be quite a week.
Oh dear, your dog sitter's let you down.
I'm not an onion, I'm a bluebell.
First name on the list.